Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments, the class of 2021 will be walking into the ceremony. They're being led by our central administrators, our building administrators, faculty, and staff. Please take this moment to check your cell phones to make sure they are turned off or at least on the vibrate setting. We have professional photographers to capture the moment, but we do invite you to your left of the stage to take as many pictures of the step and repeat as you would like. Just be cognizant of the fact that other graduates will be taking pictures as well. Okay? Again, welcome to the 2021 Woodlands Middle High School commencement ceremony. Thank you. Please join me in welcoming our staff led by our Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction, Dr. Corey Reynolds, our Principal, Mr. Matthew Smith, our Assistant Principal, Mr. Dan Brady, our Athletic Director, Mr. Michael McCoy, and our Board of Education President, Ms. Antoinette Cintron Darden, followed by our teachers and staff at Woodlands Middle High School. Ladies and gentlemen, the Woodlands High School class of 2021. Guests in attendance, thank you for welcoming our class of 2021. We would now like to call to the podium our Mistress of Ceremony, Ms. Stephanie Paute.
Hi, please remain standing and rise up with me and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And please remain standing for the national anthem, which will be sang by Alexis Porter, our fellow 2021 class graduate.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Thank you, Alexis. My name is Brian Guerrero, and I'm this year's salutatorian. Firstly, I'd like to welcome all teachers, staff, and of course, the class of 2021 to this year's ceremony. I'd like to bring up one of the best principals you'll ever meet, Mr. Smith.
Class of 2021, let's have a seat, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome, our Board of Education, our distinguished members on the dais, our central office personnel, faculty, staff, parents, and family, to our commencement ceremony for the class of 2021. To my class of 2021, you guys made it. You made it. But you didn't make it on your own. You sit here today as a culmination of people who believed in you, who challenged you, and people who invested in you. So I have to pause for 1 minute. Please just give me a minute. I want to recognize and honor a special group of people who stood by your side for the past 4 years. A group that worked tirelessly for your success. A group that challenged you. A group that always welcomed you with a warm smile, but with high expectations. I would like to ask our wonderful Woodlands faculty to please stand. In class of 2021, please honor them and salute them. To my faculty and staff, I appreciate you guys. It's been a tough 15 months, but thank you guys. We made it through together. Thank you for being flexible. I appreciate you. Shout out, Mr. Rabs. Now, we also have to recognize those that have been by your side for 18 years. They have seen your highs and they have seen your lows. I would like to request your first teachers, your mom, dad, grandma, aunt, uncle, please stand. Families, please stand to be recognized. Students, please stand and find your mother and father, aunt, uncle, wave at them. Students, please stand. Parents and families, we thank you for trusting us to educate your son and daughter along this journey of life. Now, to say the last 15 months have been unprecedented is truly an understatement. However, you were able to weather the storm, but you weren't alone. Thurgood Marshall stated, none of us get where we are solely by pulling up our own bootstraps. We get there because someone, a parent, a teacher, a few good friends, help you pull up your bootstraps. As you continue on your journey and make frequent stops to assist others that need help pulling up their bootstraps, I stand here astonished on how you were able to adapt to a new sense of normalcy. You are now resident real-time historians for the next generation that experienced a worldwide pandemic, an awakening of America, and a new virtual world of academia. You were presented a plethora of opportunities to quit, to give up, to throw in the towel, but you opted not to do that. Your grit, your perseverance, your resiliency got you through. So for that, I thank you. You developed an internal compass that is made of titanium. That compass will help you be successful as you stayed the course for the last 15 months to navigate this weathered storm. As you leave Woodlands, go with confidence, trust, titanium compass, as it will safely continue to navigate you along your life's journeys. Remember, stand strong, even if you're standing alone. I'll leave you with a quote from an unknown. Life is a game. Play it. Life is a challenge. Meet it. Life is an opportunity. Capture it. Congratulations to my class of 2021. Appreciate you guys. I love you guys.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. And now I'd like to bring up Antoinette Darwin Clinton, the President, Board of Education.
That was a good try. It is. Thank you. Antoinette Darden Cintron. You guys might know my son, Elijah Cintron. Okay. All right. Congratulations to all the graduates. I'll try to read through this pretty quickly. Greetings, class of 2021, and welcome families, Greenburgh Central School District faculty and staff members, district administration, the Greenburgh Central School District community, and the Board of Education. Class of 2021, the fact that you all sit here, poised, proud, and accomplished indicates that you are a class of resilient, dynamic learners and young people that were determined to not just make it through your senior year, but to rise through a tremendously challenging and uncertain year for us all. So much of your normalcy was stripped away, like your senior trip, participation in a variety of sports, and some after-school programming, down to a prom date with your boo or bae from another school. You didn't get to do that. I'm sorry, it's okay, this happens. With grace and understanding, you've dived into the feelings of fear, uncertainty, doubt, and isolation. You turn towards each other, your families and friends, administrators, school counselors, social workers, and the entire support team at Woodlands. I want you to remember we are all Falcons. With that association, we have a home that encompasses so much for us all. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. What in the world? Okay. All right. A community that will never give up on each other as we celebrate the class of 2021's accomplishments and the village that supported each of you every step of the way. We will look to each of you to be fine representatives of the Greenburgh Central School District family. You have arrived, and your future lies ahead of you with challenges meeting and your success ready to shine. Our symbol is the falcon. Falcons symbolize ambition and aspiration, superiority and dominance, freedom and victory. Falcons represent the fight against our fears, and I'm so proud to say the class of 2021 is a shining example of a Falcon family. The Board of Education wishes each of you success in all of your post-secondary endeavors. We thank you for being the best of the Greenburgh Central School District. Congratulations, class of 2021. Thank you.
Thank you. And now, Dr. Corey Reynolds, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. This is a day of celebration. It's also a day of surprise. I didn't know I was going to speak today. But, you know, God has a way of putting you in a position that allows you to express greatness. My expression of greatness is not about anything that any of the people behind me have done. My expression of greatness is not about anything that the people to the side of me have done. My expression of greatness is exemplified in the people who are sitting right before me. You are the living example of what perseverance looks like. You are the living example of history in action. None of us, no one in this space can state that we graduated during a time of worldwide emergency, but you've done it. None of us can say that we are as prepared for the world at this time in your life than you are. You are better prepared to walk into the world a champion, a force to be reckoned with, the future for us. And we do this because we're selfish. Please understand that. We know that you are our future. You are going to be the people that will take care of our interests and needs when we get older. That's why these people here have dedicated their lives to helping to educate you. So I want to thank you for sticking it out. I want to thank you for showing up, because sometimes victory is as simple as showing up each day. On behalf of our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Tahira A. Dupree-Chase, I bring you congratulations. I bring you wishes of success, but most importantly, I bring you expressions of love and pride for all that you've accomplished and all that you are yet to become. Congratulations, class of 2021.
I'd like to call Mr. Smith back to the podium for the presentation of medals.
I'm sitting there looking at the class of 2021. I'm saying to myself, when's the last time you guys were actually all together? So take a minute to look to the left, to the right of you. Look at your classmates. Third in the graduating class of 2021, having earned 29.5 credits and a GPA of 98.52, is Miss Stephanie Palte. Stephanie is the Vice President of our Student Council, a member of the Key Club, Links, UN, Girls Club, My Sister's Keeper, the varsity soccer team, and the National Honor Society. Her final decision to attend the State University of New York Westchester Community College in the fall, majoring in cybersecurity. I present to you Ms. Stephanie Palte. Ranked second in the graduating class of 2021. We all know this guy. Having earned 30.5 credits with a grade point average of 99.48. Is our salutatorian, Brian Alexander Gramao Loha. Brian is a member of the Latin American Student Organization, the varsity tennis team, math team, and the National Junior Honor Society. In the 11th grade, Brian was Lieutenant Governor of the Key Club. And this year, Brian was voted as president of the Key Club. To date, Brian has earned just under $800,000 in scholarships and grants. Brian has been accepted into several prestigious colleges and universities, but ultimately, he decided to attend New York University, NYU in the fall. I present to you Brian Loha. Ranked number 1 in class. I think we all know what that is. Having earned 32.5 credits and a grade point average of 100.47 is our valedictorian, Mr. Adrian Pasquale. Adrian is a member of the concert band, jazz band, marching band, Latin American Student Organization, My Brother's Keeper, Drama Club, and the National Honor Society, captain of the math team, and the president of the Social Justice Club. Adrian is honorable mention for the Greenwich Symphony Competition and All-Eastern National Orchestra musician. Wow. And is a 2-time All-State Orchestra musician. He earned 2nd place in Rondo Vanguard International Competition and earned 1st place in Yonkers Chaminade Competition. Adrian has earned just under $100,000 in scholarships and grants. He has been accepted to several prestigious colleges and universities, but ultimately, Adrian, like his counterpart, Brian, decided to attend NYU this fall. I present to you the valedictorian, Mr. Adrian Pasquale. Now I present to you, for his commencement speech, the valedictorian of our class of 2021, Mr. Adrian Pasquale.
Good evening, Greenberg Central School District administrators, staff, teachers, board members, parents and guardians, and my fellow graduates. These last 4 years have been a trip to remember. I mean, who can forget Shamari Burton? Yes, sir. Sham Poppy? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We've learned a great deal about not just subjects, but life lessons. For example, Mr. Washington taught us how to try again whenever we fail. Mr. Rounds taught us to manage our time, create a schedule, and be productive. Ms. Enriquez taught us to always be caring and open-minded, and that friends can be family. And Dr. Fritz, we call him Charles. Charles. But the most important life lesson we've learned is how to adapt to change. As we already know, the coronavirus pandemic has halted not just our junior and senior lives, but the entire world. However, this did not stop us from adapting and trying to make the best of our situation. We switched to online learning, which was a gruesome experience for many, including the teachers. Some of us got extra sleep in online class. Some of our plans turned 180. Some of us lost our jobs. But here we are, still standing tall and proud, for what we overcame was no easy feat. I want to say thank you to all the teachers that taught International Baccalaureate courses over these 2 years. As the Genesis class, the first class in the history of this school to ever take IB courses. Shout out. My peers and I had no idea about the difficulty of these classes and how different IB really is from advanced placement classes. But every teacher involved in the IB program guided us through our journey and made sure we felt comfortable with the material. Advisors for the diploma program, including Ms. Cronin, Ms. Shikamani, and the coordinator, Mr. Rounds, did an immense amount of work guiding the diploma students. Teachers such as Mr. Fisher, Ms. Gorman, Mr. S, Ms. Rella, Ms. Enriquez, and Mr. Kennedy had to learn an entirely new curriculum, teach and grade twice the amount of work, ensure that our grades go to the IB headquarters located in Geneva, Switzerland, have time left over for extra help, and do all of this while in a lockdown. To that, I say thank you. Lastly, I want to recognize those that sadly have passed away over these 4 years. Ms. Jones, my guidance counselor. Ms. Muller, our former math teacher and Key Club advisor. And any of our family members who have passed away. We remember you today. Thank you to all the administrators, staff, teachers, board members, parents and guardians, and my fellow peers. We did it.
Thank you, Adrian. Now, I would like to call to the podium this year's recipient of the Early Extra Mile Award, Dr. Joe Floyd, for his spirit.
Thank you. Everyone in attendance, I'd just like you to bear with me as I call some other people to the stage for the presentation of this special award. Our principal, Mr. Matthew Smith, our GTF Union President, Mr. James Bell, our activities coordinator, Ms. Lori Lawanga, and our special ed lead teacher, Ms. Mary McKeel. Please join me.
Adrian already alluded to the fact we lost somebody special to us this year, Ms. Holly Gant-Jones. In 2013, Ms. Holly Gant-Jones, guidance counselor at Woodlands Middle High School, had an idea and proposed a series of assemblies to empower our young ladies. The title of the assemblies was called Lady Falcons Flying High.
It was an invitation to all 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade girls. The first gathering was entitled An Assembly Celebrating the Potential, Excellence, Intelligence, Integrity, and Beauty of You. The first keynote speaker was our very own Dr. Tahira Dupree Chase, and the topic was Define Your Shine.
I know Ms. Jones is here right now, and I know she would want me to do this. So alumni, Falcons, are you in the house? Let me hear all Falcons that are in the house. Alumni. Having earned her high school diploma from Woodlands High School's graduating class of 1979, then her undergraduate and graduate degrees from the prestigious Howard University. I'm going to pause for a minute, because what happens next, they already know. HU? Ms. Jones encouraged students to consider HBCUs, historically black colleges and universities, as an option for higher education.
Many students accepted her advisement and are now prospering for successful careers path through education they received by attending HBCU. Ms. Jones cared deeply about her students and wanted nothing but the best for them.
Through Ms. Jones, we'd like to continue honoring the class of 2021 and 4 special female Falcons who have defined their shine, are flying high, and will be attending historically black college and university in the fall. you hold your applause till the end, I'd like to ask you to join me in celebrating and presenting the following students with the first annual Holly Gant Jones Define Your Shine Award. These ladies are Alina Britt. Come up, Alina. Join me on stage. Ms. Kennedy Cato. Madison Day. And Heaven Moore. H.U. The awards are on the side. They will be picked up by the recipients at the end of the ceremony. And again, we thank you. We know that for all of us, Ms. Jones had a special place and was near and dear to all of us in her own way. So we thank you all, and we thank these 4 young ladies as they continue their journey and will be, attending an HBCU. And they definitely, anyone that knows them can say, they are definitely female flight falcons that are flying high and definitely define their shine during their time at Woodlands Middle High School. Congratulations.
Congratulations, ladies.
Hey, come back.
Make some noise.
This year, in addition to the prestigious colleges and universities that many of our students will be attending, we have a few students who have decided to give their future to serving our country. We'd like to just take a second to honor those students. We'll ask you to just please rise, who upon graduating from Woodlands High School will be enrolling in the armed forces and be part of the U.S. military. Please stand. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Mr. Colque. Where are you, Armandi? There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, first he didn't want to stand. Now he's on the chairs. Okay, we see you. We see you. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate you, and we know that our country is in great hands with you defending us. Thank you.
Class of 2021. Class of 2021. This is the moment you've been waiting for. So are you ready? Class of 2021, are you ready?
We'd like to call to the stage the senior class officers for the class of 2021 for a special presentation. Ms. Lydia Evans, Ms. Stephanie Paute, Ms. Kennedy Cato, and Ms. Bridget Cha-Cha Delgado.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, they didn't let me use my big girl voice. Can we make some noise for the class of 2021 real quick? Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is a special presentation to two very important people that we would like to recognize.
Miss A and Miss Johnson have given us the senior year of our dreams despite our pandemic, and we just want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Us, our class officers who worked with all year long, and the class of 2021, want to thank you for everything you've done. Thank you.
We would also like to acknowledge 4 other individuals, if they could please come to the stage when we call your name. Mr. Smith, Mr. Dominguez, Dr. Foy, Ms. Sonia Giacobi, as well as Ms. Miller. On behalf of the class of 2021, we would like to present you with a gift to thank you. We know that you supported us throughout this entire year, and it hasn't been easy, because I know it hasn't been easy. And we want to thank you, and we love you, and we appreciate you.
Like Mr. Smith said, the main reason why we are here with the first row of National Honor Society members of the class of 2021, please rise and approach the stage. Now, that was, I was going to say good, because we're programmed to say everything's good. How are you feeling? Good, good. How was your meal? Good, good. How was the movie? Good, good. That wasn't good. That was just okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the class of 2021, the moment why we are here. There we go. Now we're cooking with hot grease. That's how you do it. First member of the class of 2021 to come across the stage, Ms. Adrienne Pasquale. I said Mr. Trevi. Mr. Brian Guerrero Loja. Ms. Stephanie Paute. Ms. Jalen Renee Avalez. Mr. Lorenzo Betancourt. Shamari Joel Burton. Turn her up, turn her up, turn her up. Ms. Kennedy Nicole Cato. Bridget Gabriella Cha-Cha. Zitlali Cuevas. Jonathan Colkay. Chidinma Echezona. Lydia Evans. Sarah Favada. Caitlin Figueroa. Chadrick Geddes. Suling Gilbert. Natalia Itzel Wiracocha. Skyla Satsuki Hannigan. Presenting the diploma is a Woodlands High School graduate and proud papa, Mr. Mandel Holland, to his daughter, Trevi Holland. Alexandra Selena Waman. Nancy Iglesias Lucero. Jessica James. Sheshleen Jean Mary. Kevin Leak Jr. Emily Lewis. Waverly Mangum. Heaven Moore. Camila Andrea Ortiz Castro. Destiny Perez. Kaya Vandermark. Tahayat Nyla Zaman. And rounding out the members of the National Honor Society, Aaron Bruce Zulfikar. Almandi Acosta. Elijah Sakai Adams.
Morgan Nicole Alexander. Daisha Anderson. Anthony Bravo. Alina Gabrielle Britt. Sanaya Elaine Brown. Sabrina Layla Boudrum. Asia Renee Cash. Kai Cinco. Julia Cintron. Esteban Vejo. Orlando Pony. Madison Zane Day. Joseph Daniel Diaz. Jessica Albana Douglas. Stephen Alex Fernandez. Monisha Floridor. Naomi Floramond. Cameron Forbes. Jennifer Natalia Gallego. Pavinsky Jelen. John Genova. David Guzman.
Isaiah Zoser Nerfarad El Harget. Fidelia Felicia Hill. Yo boy. I need my card. Dalton Hudson, my man. Edgar Armando Izquierdo. Garth McIntosh, Jr. I've been waiting for this one. Jarrell Ahmad Jones. Manaya Lee. Darian Witten, Jr. Excuse me, McLean. Soraya Gianna Sandra Medley. Gustavo Angel Mendez Garcia. What up, bro? Trayshawn Miller. You're welcome, brother. Vincent Monaco. Ashley Aaliyah Chantel Moore. Jamie Kyle Morales. Christopher Lloyd Nicholson. Mummy. David Ben Jesse Okren. Myron Oliveira. Edwin Payute Suri. Cesar David Placenia. Alexis Porter. Christopher Ramirez. I'm good. Aaron Robert Rosales. Allison Sanchez. Johan Santos Santiago. Ayana Santil. Darmody Smith. That's okay. Leslie Sanchez. Shane Smith. Been waiting for this one. Josiah Snags. Elijah Storm Scrine. Kira Shevlin. Gabriel H. Solis. Salma Suleiman.
And the prom king, Mr. Desmond Michael Matthias Washington. Diploma being presented by his father and faculty member, Mr. Samuel Washington. Wait, show him again. What was that? People missed it. People missed it. Nina Williamson. Joshua Worrell. Ocean Campbell. It's necessary with Styles and Burberry. Haley Gale. Xavier Nunez. Amir S. Young. Rachel Young. And rounding out the class of 2021, Abraham Vera. If we could just take a second, we want to acknowledge Dr. Charles Fritz, Mr. Vaccaro, and Ms. Veronica Enriquez. The class of 2021 had the opportunity to pick 3 teachers that they wanted to distinguish and honor at their graduation, and these were the 3 teachers with the highest votes. Again, Veronica Enriquez, Christopher Vaccaro, and Charles Fritz. If you don't mind, if you could just hold off on the step and repeat, We want to confer the diplomas. The ceremony is over. The step and repeat will remain, so you can feel free to take as many pictures as you'd like and stay as long as you'd like. Mr. Smith, Dr. Reynolds, Ms. Antoinette Darden, members of the board, I present to you the Woodlands High School graduating class of 2021. Congratulations.
So it's not official yet. It's not official yet. We're going to wait for all of our graduates to have a seat. There is an actual formality to this celebration. This is a celebration of accomplishment, and we want to be sure that it is legally recognized. Thank you. So, acting on the recommendation of the administration and faculty of the Woodlands High School, and by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the State of New York, by the Board of Education trustees of the Greenburgh Central School District, and on behalf of our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Tahira A. Dupree-Chase, I hereby confer upon each of you the diploma earned with all of its rights, honors, and responsibilities. Woodlands High School Class of 2021, welcome to the Guild of Secondary Education Scholars.
It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. And party with you. Come on now. Let's all celebrate and have Let's celebrate. Come on now. Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate.